Good morning. Welcome to 365 Days of Ritual Living, Daily Morning Reading, Meditation, and Prayer Time. I'm Reverend Rafe Ellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at Columbia Center for Spiritual Living, Columbia, Maryland. Today is September 21st. My faith makes me whole. Yea, thou shalt not find any variableness in the way of God. And that's from the Quran. Our reading begins. Faith is a mental attitude. A certain man came to Jesus and, from the inspiration of his hope and enthusiasm of the occasion, standing in the light of one whose wick of life was ever kept trimmed and burning, feeling the warmth and color of its eternal glow, proclaimed, "I believe." This was a simple, sincere, and enthusiastic response to the consciousness of one who had faith. But no sooner had he proclaimed, "I believe," out of the enthusiasm of his will to believe, than old thought patterns arose to block his faith, and he said, "Help thou my unbelief." Faith, then, is more than an objective statement. Perfect faith cannot exist while there are subjective contradictions that deny the affirmation of the lips. It is only when the intellect is no longer obstructed by negative reactions arising from experiences of doubt and fear that the words of the mouth can immediately bear fruit. Say, "I believe," with a deep inward calm, that my word of faith is the execution of spiritual law in my life. I have absolute reliance upon the law of good. I believe that the law of good will bring everything desirable into my experience. Today, I proclaim my divine inheritance. I am rich with the richness of God. I am strong with the power of God. I am guided by the wisdom of God. I am held in the goodness of God today. And so let's take that into our time of meditation and contemplation. I invite you to take a breath with me. To recognize the inhalation as breathing in the breath that breathes all life, sharing in the one breath. Recognizing there is only one simply by the activity of breathing. I recognize that this one is the ground of all being. It has always existed. It has no beginning. It has no end. It is simply that singular substance. It is self-evident. It is evidenced by itself. I recognize that this one is eternal. And while it creates in form, all form is temporal. Yet the essence of what is in it, the essence of form, simply returns to the formless, never depleted or used up through its own cycle of creation. It is how it expands its experience of it. All being created out of this one source, this one substance. All must be connected. All must be related. And if there's only one thing, then it must be true that we're made out of it, we live within it, and it lives within us. No spot in this earthly realm where it is not. No spot in the cosmic realm where it is not. No spot on the unseen side of life that it is not. And I allow myself in this moment to just take that in. To truly know again the wholeness that comes in an inseparable one, expressing itself in multiplicity. I allow myself to witness the appearance of separation in this physical realm, while knowing at the center of my being, we are never separate. That I am never separate from creation. I am never separate from myself. I am never separate from any expression of the divine. Past, present, future. I am connected, inseparably connected to all. And so I use my voice this morning, recognizing it is the voice of the infinite speaking through me, claiming, affirming, bringing my full attention and intention to healing every every thought in consciousness that is less than aligned with the perfection, with the blueprint, with the God within, with the spirit within, with this principle within. I release the need to point fingers or blame. And I accept every experience of misalignment with principle as a divine opportunity, as a divine call to heal that. I let go of the human reaction to separate. The human action to other, the human action to remove myself as separate, as if I have no responsibility to heal that thought. Joyfully considering the honor and privilege that exists in one. I accept everything that comes into my awareness to be healed. I embrace it. And I heal it. And I embody the healing so that all who are in my presence sense and feel the energy of healing. That is the power, that is the authority, that is the agency born within this idea of me. I claim my divine power today. I claim my divine authority today. I live in a state of awareness. I live in a state of praying unceasingly, of allowing the effortless awareness of what is seeking healing to come into my experience, knowing that I instantly and effortlessly, kindly, lovingly speak truth, mentally shifting from misalignment to alignment, releasing old patterns and daring to have a new thought, and another new thought, and another new thought. Watching the magnificence of spirit express itself. And I am so grateful. So grateful for the privilege, for the opportunity, for another day to heal. Grateful for the activity of law that before I even speak it has acted upon it and made it so. And so knowing it's already complete, I let go. I let go of all of that doubt and fear that comes from that unbelief. And I return over and over and over and over and over and over and over as many times as it takes to I believe. And I remind myself of what it is I believe. And I let go. I let creation, I let Creator, I let the great mystery, I let God, I let Buddha, Allah, whatever name is attached at the moment, the nameless, changeless, ultimate reality. I let go into that over and over again, knowing that nothing requires my human expertise in the spiritual realm. And so I let go and I allow myself to be informed by spiritual magnificence. I let go. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is.